Midday Roundup. I am Nicole, your host, and in today's video, I wanted to get into Danileigh. Miss Yellowbone, she thought that's what he wanted, but clearly it ain't. She just recently dropped a new song, Dead to Me, and guys, I have to be honest, I actually like the song. I listened to it a couple of times. I like the first part when she first comes in. She does a great job. She kind of reminds me a bit of Summer Walker on the song. I ain't mad at Danileigh for taking her emotions and her pain and putting it into the music. I'm all here for it. Not only did she drop a new song, but she also had a sit down interview where she sat down with Angie Martinez and she spoke very openly and candidly about her relationship with Dababy. Now, Danileigh touched on a couple different subjects in this interview with Angie Martinez. She spoke about the Yellowbone song, and she also apologized for it, which, don't get me wrong, y'all, I don't believe Danileigh apology for 1 second. When it was good for the goose, it was good for the gander. And when she was with Dababy and everything was all good, she had no problem, in my personal opinion, tormenting his other baby mama, trying to rub it in her face. But now that it ain't all good, she conveniently sorry. She also, to me, kept trying to almost prove that she wasn't a side chick. Me personally, I do think that she was a side chick.
We broke up a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of on and offs going on, but during that time, I definitely wasn't his side piece, and he knows that too.
Yeah, both of them was a side chick, in my personal opinion. He wasn't taking neither one of y'all serious. He was playing both of y'all like a fiddle. Now, when Dababy got wind of this interview, here's what he had to say. Here's his response to the situation.
I was gonna respond a different way, but I gathered myself and I decided to respond this way. First of all, I feel like you waited too late. I told you back in December you should capitalize off the situation, so I feel like that's a bad move. I also feel like it's a green move for, your label to have you do drop the interview the same time you dropping a new song. I feel like y'all kind of showing y'all hand. I feel like y'all should have put that together better. I also feel like, before we got on your brother ass, you were just at the London with me that whole week getting busy. And I also feel like you should tell them folks the real reason why I put you out is because you were stalking my other baby mama, and that shit was affecting, my relationship with my princess, my big girl. And that's why I had to make the adjustments, back in November. I'm grown, I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta coexist with nobody who too toxic for me and who don't serve me well, you know what I'm saying? So I owe the world no explanation for that. But even, when I could have cleared my name, I took the high road, and I ain't tripping about that. I'm proud of that. Because I could have smashed on all that, but that would have, that would have left Shorty, and I ain't with that. I don't want Shorty broken. I just didn't want you around me no more, you know what I'm saying? And just like today, I was finna have another birthday party for my princess. You done got on her line, playing. Just like before, you affected my relationship, with my other children, because now you see you causing stuff over here. You need to just stay over there where you at. You see what I'm saying? But sell your records, do your thing. And there's a whole lot more I could say, but I'm not gonna say none of it at all. It's all good. I just want to get on here and just speak my piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my piece all year. I'm speaking my piece all 2022. See what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go get back on set and get back to work. I call my baby in a minute. Hopefully you let me talk to her. So, nigga.
Now, Dababy revealed some interesting tea in his response. He revealed that before he had beat up Danileigh's brother, that him and Danileigh was just in Paris for a week sleeping together. Now, I find it so crazy that Danileigh clearly has no self-respect or dignity for herself. This man then went live on the internet, put you and your daughter out his house in the wee hours, because according to you, he wanted to put y'all out to bring another woman in. And no matter how bad this man humiliated you in front of the world, you was still sleeping with this man behind closed doors. It was only until he put the hands on your brother that you was supposedly willing to stop. Then, you got to learn to love yourself, to put yourself and your child first. Now, Angie Martinez did ask a very interesting question. She asked Danileigh, had this situation never played out in front of the world, would you still be with him? And Danileigh paused for a second, and she was like, I don't know, but in my personal opinion, if you were still willing to sleep with this man after everything he done, you were clearly still gonna be the fool for this man. Now, the baby's other baby mama, Mimi, must have had some time on her hand, because she responded, and here's what she had to say. Side chick tried to turn main chick while throwing rocks and hiding your hand, and all now looking for sympathy from the world? F out of here. My silence done saved a lot of face. Feel how y'all wanna feel, but ain't another person gonna holler about holding Mimi accountable. I've been quiet, but y'all still find some way to tear down my character. Ain't never been bitter or mad. And funny thing is, I was being blank for a year and some change, but ain't never looking to play blank. I set my blank back and let everything unfold. Karma just a blank, but we already knew that. Anytime I ever said something to a blank, cause they came for me first. In my honest opinion, I do feel like the baby was playing both women. He was playing Danileigh and he was playing Mimi. Instead of these women going back and forth at each other, they need to be holding him accountable. But unfortunately, he's the one with the money. He's the one with the bag. And of course, they ain't going to fumble the bag, so they choose to go at each other. I also pray for healing for Mimi as well. Hopefully, she can find her strength, find her courage to move on with her life, and stop dealing with the baby unless it involves the child. I pray for healing for Danileigh and the baby after this situation, because the only person that loses in this situation is the innocent child involved in this. I'm happy that Danileigh is putting it all in her music. It sounds like her upcoming album is going to be amazing. You guys don't hesitate to drop down below. Let me know your perspective on this situation. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you again in our next video.